Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marv on Air. Today is Thursday, and you know what that means. There's just one thing to talk about, and it's Thursday Night Football preview. But if you're keeping up with the channel, we already did that yesterday. So we're basically out of content. So I scraped down to the bottom of the barrel and grabbed this piece of crap. This is my sister, Macy Marovitz. And Macy, what are we going to be doing today?
Talking about football.
That's exactly right. That's right on. We got some stuff to cover, and the exciting thing is we're gonna be rating some pregame outfits.
Yeah.
So that'll be really cool. I'm sure you guys will love that. Macy, why don't you tell me a little bit about kind of your experience with sports? Did you do them in high school? Were you, did you ever watch them, or were you one of those people that didn't even know there was a game on Friday Night Lights?
No, I went to all the football games, and I ran mostly, so
you weren't really into sport.
So I did play basketball for a bit.
Okay.
Not my thing, but I did go to all the games.
Okay.
And I understand football, so.
Okay, well that's good. So, but make it clear, you did go to state like every year you were running, right?
Yeah.
So you're like I just want to make it clear that you're like not like a bookworm, like you're definitely involved in sports.
I wasn't horrible. I was definitely.
You've
pretty
done like
solid.
gone through the training, ate shit a few
lot.
times as a
Yeah.
cross country runner, which is kind of impressive.
But we got runner up twice by 1 and 2 points, so.
I only got runner up once, so like that's technically you do have a better accolades than I do. But do you watch any of the NFL? Do you have a favorite team? Is there any alliances you might have, teams you might hate? Do you watch it every Sunday? Do you just kind of watch it when it's on in sports, like just like at an airport or something, if ESPN's on? What's your relationship with professional sports? Because that's generally what we talk about.
Yeah, I watch pretty much. I wouldn't really say I have a favorite team, but last year was my first year doing fantasy, so I like Justin Jefferson and Jalen Hurts, and I like the Eagles and the Vikings, but I don't really have a favorite. But I don't really dislike. I don't like the Packers because I hate their colors, first of all.
Yeah.
And they're just, I don't like them.
Yep, too close to home almost.
Yeah. And then I watch it every Sunday. So.
Interesting.
And now I don't watch, usually I watch the Eagles and the Vikings whenever they play. And then I like watching the Chiefs and the 49ers. Or I'll just watch, my fantasy team play.
So tell me about your experience with fantasy. If last year was your first year, we're in a league together this year. It's a 4-man league though, so it's like you can't mess up your starters. The final score is like 160 to 170, so it's a little bit different than like most leagues. What got you into fantasy, and did you enjoy it? And did you come back because you wanted to, or just because I was like, we need a fourth for our league?
Well, I'm in 2 leagues, so.
Oh, so you're deep into fantasy realm. Okay.
I did it last year because it was actually a league of girls, but I was invited to do it. I was like, well, I have no idea. Everybody talks about it all of the time for months.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
all
like
the guys talk about.
That's what matters. So.
It's super annoying. But anyway, I joined the league. I think I had 11 or 12 people in it. I won.
Wow.
I won the league.
That's impressive. That's hard to do. That is
and
tough.
I had no idea what I was doing. I got help drafting and help throughout the year, I think.
Well, it's your first year, so that's respectable.
There was no really trades.
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't imagine.
The only thing I would switch my defense up and switch out for buys and stuff.
Right.
But I did win, so.
Yeah, so you got it. So what we should do then is a fantasy football segment. Not today, because I don't want to catch you off guard. Obviously, you don't know your stuff.
Yeah.
That well, but we should do fantasy football from a girl, because it's probably different, I would imagine.
I just kind of go off I mean, I know now, since I've done fantasy football last year, I pay a lot more attention to specific things now because of it.
It changes how you watch the games, I would say.
Yeah, and I know a lot more players.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing that I noticed.
Names and stuff, but yeah. Okay. I'm pretty good.
Okay, so
you're
you're
undefeated. So.
This year? Oh yeah.
Well,
no,
I'm undefeated in my my.
Oh, your record
fantasy.
as finishing place, you've always won.
Yep.
You're 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Which is better than 0 for 1, I guess, or half of for 1.
Well, I'm a champion, so.
I guess. Okay, so we've established you relatively know football.
Yep.
On some level.
Obviously
not as much as me.
Of football. I understand everything pretty well, I
okay.
would say.
Pop quiz.
Okay.
What referee signal is this? They might go, yeah. Holding. Okay, you got one.
Woo!
Okay, what's this one?
False start.
Boom, 2 for 2. Mm-hmm. What is... Oh, I have a hard one for the final one. Okay. What is this one?
Give me a hint.
It's usually on the defense. I think it's always on the defense, actually.
I don't know.
I
didn't mean necessarily.
I don't know if that one's defense offsides or if it's encroachment, but either way, what's this one?
Oh, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah, that's a common one.
Come
on, you know this.
I do know this.
It's usually a big play when this happens.
Is it, does it have to do with, what does it have to do with?
A receiver.
Okay, yeah. I know it. What does I just have to think of what it's called? Like interference or like...
Pass interference. Yeah. Yep, I'll give you half a point for that one.
I knew that.
You already failed one, so I won't give you the hardest one.
I wasn't even talking about... I meant like the game of football, not the freaking signs.
I thought if you knew the game, you would know some basic signs. I know that,
but like if you're asking what a penalty is, or like what's this called, I know that. Not the freaking hand...
All the hand crap.
All the freaking like...
Interesting.
Whatever.
Okay, so what's your opinion on the state of the game today? I know you haven't been watching for a really long time, but like people are complaining about the state of the game today versus as it's been in the past. Would you say it's like a really watchable game where it really keeps you engaged, or are they kind of failing to keep non-super football enthusiasts engaged in the game?
I mean, I'd say as long as you know, like, I swear people don't know, like, some people don't know, like, even the ground rules of football.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be at a game and they'd be like, they wouldn't even know, like, what a first down is or, like that you have 4 tries to get a first, or, like, nothing. And I'm like, how are you watching a game
you
have zero idea what's going on?
I agree. Did you see the Taylor? It was so when Taylor Swift went to the Chiefs game, and there was a Twitter account that was explaining that to Swifties. And she was, like, typing up, like, you get 4 tries. If you don't get to the yellow line, then you turn the ball over. You can either get in the end zone for 6 or kick it through the field goal for 3. Like, laying it all out for these new football fans. But there's definitely an untapped market there with the Taylor Swift thing going on. What's your opinion on the NFL's coverage of Taylor Swift? I'm sure you've watched enough games to see her commercials everywhere and see the clips of her on every single SportsCenter account, every ESPN account, every Bleacher Report. Everyone's reporting on it. What's your opinion on the coverage of it? Do you like the actual, without considering the coverage, do you like the thing that is transpiring between Kelce and Taylor Swift? And then just on the whole thing, like how long, like is this a publicity stunt? Is this real? What's your take on the entire Travis Kelce versus Taylor Swift? They have like very similar names. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Certified
Swiftie.
I mean, I wouldn't. The Swifties are kind of crazy. but like, I wouldn't go as far as that. But like, I like her music. Like.
Okay.
And I think what she's doing is cool, and like the numbers she's producing for her stuff. But like, I don't think it's a publicity stunt. But I also don't think that, like, I was looking at SportsCenter, and it's just, like, straight, like, 8 posts of Taylor Swift. And I, like, look at the comments, and the comments are so funny.
My favorite's when they don't post about her, and they're like, oh, I wonder what Taylor Swift's doing right now. I wish you guys would post about her.
It's just, like, funny. Or, like, people are like, oh, I'd rather, like, them post about something that was like stupid before that everyone complained about.
Yeah.
Or like, I'd rather you guys post about the Packers or something. I was like, oh, it was funny. I think the amount of coverage, I mean, I get it. Like, it's kind of a big deal, but it's like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's kind of, she doesn't need to be on every single thing. Or like, the podcast that I listened to yesterday was saying that Travis Kelce gained like 300,000 followers right after that game.
Whoa, what the hell?
What are you doing?
What? Did you Did you fucking rig that?
Oh no, I haven't even been over there.
God damn. Breaking my shit.
I didn't even touch it. Ow.
I don't even know how this thing did that. Okay, what was Travis Kelce saying? Or Jason, or whoever the hell we're talking about. There we go.
Travis Kelce gained 300,000 followers after the first game that Taylor...
She went to.
Yeah. And, like, it was something with and, like, the rest of the Chiefs' home games and a lot of the away games are just sold out by people who are trying to go to just solely see Taylor Swift.
Right.
Which, like, maybe if you're, like I said, the Swifties are crazy. Like, maybe if you're, like, die hard that you're going to pay that much money.
Just to see her in a suite.
Yeah. And not even, like, be guaranteed. Like, they don't know if she's going to be there.
Yeah.
Like, just for the small chance of even, like, laying your eyes on this person from, like, not close at all. If that, like, appeals to you that much, I'm like...
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's cool, but I think it's just a bit overboard.
Uh-huh.
Like, the odds of this realistically probably working out... Not very high, but like.
So, did you see what Jason Kelce said on the New Heights podcast? He was saying that like the NBA has it figured out. Like all like superstars come to NBA games all the time, partially because there's so many, so they're relatively cheaper than the NFL games. But the jumbotron or like the TV program will show these celebrities like once, maybe twice back to the game. It's like the NFL like. Never get celebrities on some level, so they're just like show them like just we need to show people that the celebrities care, and that's like my thing with it was it's like the first couple times it's like oh yeah okay cool Taylor Swift's at the game, and then the 15th 16th when they cut off Isaiah Pacheco's
everything is about Taylor Swift. Like there was like
when they updated the bios.
I was just like literally everything about that game was just solely that Taylor Swift there. Or, like, anything that was even with the game that happened in that game, they connected to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like, or put her, was like, she had something to do with it. I was like, people are there for football. Like, there's football going on.
Right.
But I don't know.
Well, okay, so I have one more question before we get into the rating these game day outfits. And you kind of touched on it right there was, like, there's football going on. Like, this is a football game, right? Yeah. What's your opinion on, because I know I have mine, on people that go to, well, and I can ask you about this, like, next time you come on, like, your experience you're a freshman, so, like, your experience now in college football atmosphere versus high school atmosphere, which, granted, it's Iowa State. It's not like we're any level of good at all, but it's still a different atmosphere. But what's your opinion on people that go to the game just to, like, tailgate, and then they go in and then they complain about, like, this game sucks, or, like, when can we go? Like, I don't want to be here. Like, I know I have my opinions on that, but it's definitely more of a social event, I feel like, than it's been in the past.
Yeah. Well, I go to football, like, because I like...
watching football.
Yeah. Like, duh. Like,
yeah.
But like I said, I think most people don't even understand football. Or, like, there's obviously a ton of, like, girls there, but most of them... I feel like don't really know exactly what's going on. So I feel like they don't even like, they don't know what's going on. So it's not like, oh yeah, that just happened. Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
Or like, oh, this part of the game should be good because they don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like.
They don't even know like what's going to happen if you get in the red zone.
Exactly.
Like that's like a scoring opportunity.
Exactly. And they don't know if like a big play or like why something would be a big play or like. So I don't think once it gets to be like, once they've done all their socializing, I think they're like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Which I don't really. I think maybe if they understood the game, but I feel like some people don't really care to
learn it.
Yeah. So I don't think I don't know why. I mean, for student tickets, I guess you can get them, well, not for free, but like.
Pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like $20 probably. So I think half of it is because they go to like tailgating, they get to dress up and like.
See all the people.
Exactly. And then they get to go to the game and then take pictures at the game and then post them at the game.
See, that's where I draw my line. It's like if you're going to post your picture like, oh, we went to the Cyclones game, and the whole time you're like, I don't even know what is a football. And it's like, well, then just take your picture of the tailgate, like whatever.
I don't think you should be like, It's kind of annoying, like, if you go and then you go with somebody who just complains the entire time.
Yeah.
Because it's like...
Then don't come.
Exactly.
Like,
then just don't go.
Yeah.
Because there's no point of going if you're just going to sit there and complain the entire time. Because then it's like, you obviously don't want to be here. You obviously have no idea. And maybe they do. They just don't like watching football, or it's a long game.
Yeah.
But, like, if you actually watch the game and it's a good game...
Yeah. Well, there's also a line, too, where, like, the game sucks. So I think a lot of the fans are like, this sucks. But the true football fans won't be like, let's, like, like, I hate this. You know what I mean? Like, they might leave, but it doesn't mean that they're going to be complaining the whole time versus, like, a good game. And they're like, when can we leave? I'm like, dude, like, it's like 30-30 in the third quarter. Like, they're scoring everywhere, and, like, it's just really exciting. Yeah. So that's different.
That's different versus, like, the UNI game where it was, like, we're winning by 30 and it's, like, 100 degrees out.
Yeah.
Like, there was, like, nobody left by the end of the game because everyone just left.
Yeah.
Which, like, I
feel
get
for
it
the
if
players,
it's, like,
but, like...
And I get if it's, like, a blowout, but, like... And it's, like, 100 degrees or it's, like, super cold or something. But, like, if it's a good game and you paid for the game, just stay for the game.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a student, like, it's not like you have to deal with parking, most likely. So, like...
Right. No, you probably just walked there.
Exactly.
So I'm curious about this because it's on the same vein. Have you been to a lot of, like, Sunday watch parties for the NFL? Like, we get together and watch the games together all the time.
Not really. I mainly just watch, or, like, the main thing, well, because, like, it's not like my friends really like, let's get together and watch Sunday football. Like,
and it might be more prominent later when you have, like, like a boyfriend whose friends have, like, a watch party or something like that. But, like, it's not so much prominent in our friend group because literally everyone's single. Like, I have a bunch of losers. But, like, I've heard of friend groups that, like, they'll have the girlfriends come and then they all, like, hate it. And then I feel like that just kills the vibe of, like, everyone that wants to watch football. Like, if you don't want to watch football, then don't come.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm not trying to put bad vibes out there, but that's, like, as a football fan, that's where I'm like, we're not here to eat chip dip. Like, that's not very good for me. My arteries are closing eating this. But I'll do it for football.
Exactly. I don't know. I think the main reason that it's like that anyway is because they don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because they literally just, like...
So maybe we'll have to get you to explain some of it in, like... Because
simple terms.
But yeah, because, like, I am so ingrained into football, I don't know if I could explain it on a base level.
Or, like guys are like... What did you say the other day? Something about, like... That you're talking about the defense, like, scheme or...
Yeah.
I'm like... Like, I know positions and, like, defensive positions.
Yeah.
But, like, I look at it as, like, mainly, like, defense as a whole. Like, I know there's a line and, like, the...
linebackers and
safeties and stuff like that. But, like, for the most part, I look as defense just as a whole.
Right.
Just as defense.
Well, and that's the thing, too, is, like, that's, like, really all you need to know.
Yeah.
And if you understand, like, the flow of the game, like... You know, if a team's in the red zone, something's going to happen. They're either going to score a field goal, a touchdown, a pick would be insane, or, something. You know, like a stop and they, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So knowing the flow of the game, knowing, like, what a first down is, like, those base level things will get you through football. Yeah. So maybe we'll have to do some of that. But, like there's levels to it, right? Like, I'm literally out there trying to read the safeties before the play to see what kind of defensive, like, scheme they're going to run and then which kind of offensive play would attack that well to understand, like, how the offensive coordinator is doing. So, like, you don't have to be on that level to enjoy football. It's really not that difficult.
I just like watching it. And if you understand it and you know what's going on, it's just like any other thing. You don't want to watch it if you have no idea what's going on.
Like, to put it in, like, girl terms, because, like, Aaron loves watching The Bachelor. If I didn't understand what the concept of The Bachelor was, like, it wouldn't make any sense. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, why are they all like doing this thing or that thing? So, okay, so that's kind of your background and your opinion on a few things going on in football, just as a whole.
Yeah.
The Taylor Swift thing's a little bit more recent, but all the other stuff is pretty standard. I've got 5 pictures here for you, and I'm gonna have you rate these game day outfits. You can go like 1 through 10. You can go break it down however you want to do it, and I'll chime in, kind of go off of your lead here. We're gonna start with this one. I'm gonna put it up right here in front of, you know, the board right between us so you guys can see it as well. What do we got here?
I mean, Joe Burrow's always pretty
Joe.
solid. Yeah,
Yep,
but
it's Joe.
You just need to stick with that.
Okay.
I think it's a pretty good. The hat is kind of a cool touch.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
It's unique.
Reminds me of like kind of a. I can't remember of a character from like a movie, but he's kind of just like slick. Like he's just kind of like. I would.
The
rate
glasses
this,
pull it together, I think.
Yeah.
The slick look.
Yeah, he always just kind of has. He's just always pretty solid.
Yeah.
I would rate this probably an 8 out of 10.
Okay, pretty valid.
Yeah.
I like that the AirPod is in, matches with the white stripes on the suit. Is that a tie? I can't. Or no, no tie.
No tie.
Okay. Open collar. Nice.
Yeah.
He knows what he's working with. I think I can go 7.5 out of 10 because I can't tell if he's trying to be a ref. Does he know he's going to go be a player? Like, that's going to dock some points off for me, right? So
yeah.
I do think you're right, though. Joe rarely misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. I don't know most of the rest of these players. One or two more I do. But this one I just had to pick because it's so classy.
Yeah, it's a little bland, though.
Okay.
For me. I don't really like all the crazy stuff or, like, when things come off as, like, not matching. But, like, this is just gray.
Right.
This is just no... I mean, it's pretty slick, though. Like, it's, like...
What is this bag
fancy.
thing? That's cool. The thing on his shoulder.
It looks like a fanny pack.
That's kind of sick.
Like
where do I get one of those?
Fanny pack.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like Prada. Can I zoom in? Or because of that triangle. It's probably.
I don't know what
pretty
Prada is.
It's a brand. It's
an
expensive brand.
But I agree. Like, these people show up for these games, you know?
Yeah. I would probably give this outfit 6.5, 7 out of 10. I feel like this is like people wear like it's not like
this is like a normal wedding outfit for some people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not like crazy. Like you've seen people wear this before. I mean, the Prada thing there is kind of a nice touch. I mean, I'm sure this was like thousands of dollars for no reason, but
right. See, I'm with you that it's base level, like probably like a 6. Yeah. But the matching suitcase and the sick ass handbag thing bumps it up to a 7.5.
What do you think is even in there, bro?
His phone, probably, I guess. Maybe his football gloves for the game. He's like ready to catch a ball at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
But I don't even know who this guy is, unfortunately.
Yeah, me neither.
So I don't know what position he plays or anything. But I just thought this one was very slick. The white shoes on the bottom, sunglasses. Obviously, he's outside, needs them. Yeah. Some people wear sunglasses inside, look like complete doofuses. But
maybe they have a concussion.
Maybe they do. Maybe that's why.
Maybe they have a condition.
All right, next one. All right, we got Stephon Diggs here, known for his fashion sense. This one, we got like a corduroy top, bottom, shirt with red underneath. It's hard to tell with these glasses. And a chain, carrying the, what is that? That water. You know it.
Yeah, Essentials? The Essentials?
The Essentials?
Water?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the Body Armor water. Okay, Essentials water.
It might be Body Armor Essentials.
Basic shoes. What are we thinking here? Looks like he's got a watch on his right wrist. Oh, never mind.
I'm a fan of Stephon Diggs. I think. I also am. I mean, I like him in the Bills and Josh Allen, but I'm not a huge corduroy person. So.
Kind of looks like Alex that one time that Uncle Matt dressed him up in like corduroy top to bottom with a corduroy cowboy hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting look.
I feel like if you liked corduroy, you would like this because that's really all it is. But like, I would probably, or like, I don't get why the pants are like right there.
Yeah.
Why?
You mean because they're short?
Yeah. But they're like, I don't know. I think it's giving me like a teddy bear.
Yeah. So maybe he's like trying to psych out the opposition.
Well, maybe he's trying to come off as like soft and comfy.
Yeah, and then the DBs are like, "Oh yeah, we can relax,"
Exactly.
and then he punches him in the face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Smokes them. So, just because I'm not a huge fan of the corduroy, I'm probably gonna give this like a.
Oh Lord, this feels like a meteor's incoming.
4 or 5.
Wow, that's a rough one.
I just don't like corduroy. I just am not a fan of that.
Okay.
But, I mean, the water helps.
I was going to give him points for the water, staying hydrated. Obviously, that's important before the game. And I'm going to give him points.
I'd just like to add the shoes just look like Vans.
Yeah, he went basic with the shoes, so he's trying to relate to the people. And I got to give him points. The corduroy does have an interesting look, but the balls it takes to wear that in public, I feel like
but that's
it's gotta be worth
kind
something.
of a red flag. The fact that you have to be like, should I wear this? Like, you're gonna have people that like absolutely like just hate that, and some people, just a small percentage of people that like it.
Okay, I'm gonna give it 6.5, just because of the gall it takes to wear that out and the water.
The fact that you have to say that is just why I'm giving it like a 4.
All right. Now, this is almost exactly what you're...
I already give this, like, a 2.
All right, well, let's break it down, okay? It's Mr. Travis Kelce. We've got striped pants.
He just rolled out of bed and put on his robe to get here.
What is this? Is this a donut? Or pizza? Or there's a bird on it. I thought it was
a pizza, but that kind of looks like a bird.
I don't know what this is. And he's standing on, like, a pizza...
It could be like a chicken.
Yeah, maybe. Or is this a taco? I don't know what exactly it is. I like the mystery of it, you know?
I don't.
Okay, so are you going to stick with your 2? Look at how he matches the hat to the bottom of the gown.
He literally rolled out of bed, put on some Converse, and slapped on a...
beanie.
Yeah, what? It doesn't, like, that, if he moves, that's probably going to fall off his head. Like, it's barely even on there. Like, and what? You can't even tell what that is.
Yeah. My only points go to the mystery of it.
I don't...
Because but tell me this. If he's walking by, you're gonna be glued to him. You're going to be like, what is he wearing? What is that? Is that a pizza? Is that a chicken? Is that a picnic blanket? Or a dining table?
I feel like it's drawing people's attention, but not in the right way.
Okay.
Like, you're like, what is he wearing?
Also, the striped pants is an interesting move with this. That's the only knock I have on this.
There's too many patterns going on here. Like, we got checkered dots, stripes, and why if you're gonna do this, like, you might as well pull up in slippers.
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
Why are we wearing Converse? Like,
okay, interesting.
I like Travis Kelce, don't get me wrong, but like,
this one was rough.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're sticking with 2.
Maybe a 1.5. Honestly.
Oh wow, this might be the lowest ranking ever in the history of. Okay, we don't know what's next, obviously, but I'm gonna give it a solid 4, just for
what?
Because he's comfy. He's pulling up in comfort, right?
Yeah, but
he's got his robe
what kind of
on.
comfort is that?
Look, you can see snow on in the background. No one wants to put clothes on when it's snowy
Who wears
out.
Converse like that in snow?
He does, and he pulls it off very well. Look at him. And also, the mysterious factor...
He doesn't even look like he's enjoying that outfit.
No, he's posing. You know how models pose.
Yeah, but like... not like that.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
That's why you're not a model.
That's so how they pose.
That is not... Okay.
I'm going 4. You're going 1.5.
Yeah.
Final fit here. For me, I instantaneously want to go 0 because I'm a Cyclone fan. Hate black and yellow as a combination. This is Cam Newton. You can see the Patriots flag in the background. Tells me this was when he was on the Patriots. Not really sure why he's wearing these color schemes. I wonder if they're playing the Steelers this week. Don't know for sure. But it looks like we've got a big gallon-ish, 64-ounce probably, water bottle in the right hand, some bracelets, briefcase, automatic points there for sure. And he always goes hard on the shoes. Bam, shoes. So... those are sick.
Those look like loafers.
Yeah, I like the red thing on the chest there. What's your overall takeaway here?
When you moved the picture to this picture, I instantly thought of banana.
Okay.
Or like a mango slice.
Okay.
I don't like bananas.
Interesting.
Personally.
Yeah.
So, like, it's just kind of like he's just like a walking banana. But I will say, I like that he's carrying a briefcase. I've never seen the briefcase and jug combination before.
Yeah.
But Well, when you're an NFL player and you're making that much money, who really cares?
Right.
But I do like the loafers. I think those are cool.
Yeah.
I also pay quite a bit of attention to the shoes anyway. But yeah, I don't like
tall fedora hat thing. That's kind of his MO. It's kind of what he does.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty. Other than like, I don't know. I just like that's straight up walking banana.
Wow.
But like
that's tough.
The briefcase, the shoes are cool. I wonder if the shoes, it'd be even cooler if they were like rhinestoned.
Oh, I was gonna say if the other foot said "pow," so it was like "bam pow" every time he's stepping. Bam pow, bam pow. That would be cool. But now it's just bam bam, bam 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 bam. Bam. Like that's boring.
Well,
how much does he have to pay to get it switched to pow?
How much is he? I would rhinestone those for free.
Really?
Yeah.
With like a Claire's kit? Just like some glue-on plastic rhinestones, or?
Yeah, but I would use super glue.
So they wouldn't come off.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, it's not horrible. I don't like the yellow and black either. Like, seeing that just makes me want to like throw up because I just don't like that.
Yeah.
But he did add the touch of red. I guess.
That's the only thing salvaging this, other than. I feel like the more we're talking about it, the less points it's getting. Like, the things I was looking to pull this score up are not helping. Like, instead of bam pow, it's bam bam. Mostly yellow and black, slight thing of red gives him a little bonus.
I'd say the thing going here is the shoes, the briefcase, and the fedora maybe. But, like, I'm not a huge fan. Like, if he was playing for the Patriots, why is he wearing a yellow?
That's what I'm wondering. If it was against the Steelers and he was getting in their head, like he's wearing yellow and black, and then his feet are bam bam because he's gonna beat up the Steelers with his feet. He's gonna run all over him because he was the quarterback. He was kind of a running quarterback. I could see his mindset towards it, ish. But I also wish he would have worn like red, blue, white stripes at the bottom or something.
Yeah.
To just really signify he's with the Patriots and not that he doesn't know what team he's playing for.
Yeah, because if I were to look at this, I have no idea. Well, I mean, I don't think you can really tell with a lot of them, but like yellow, that's kind of far off. I think I don't usually rate this low, but like these are kind of.
Dang.
I'm gonna like if you give me like Jalen Hurts or something. I always like his game day fits or something, but like this, I'm probably gonna have to go with like. I'll give it more than the rolled out of bed look. So I'll give it like a 4.5.
That's pretty high. I thought you were going to go 3 for sure. I thought you were going to go 3.
I think I'm going to change it to 4.
Okay. I'm going to go 5 just because it's like too much yellow and black is the pairing color.
Yeah.
Like if it was red, then I'd be like, oh, he's sporting the Cyclones. Like 10 out of 10.
Cool. Yeah,
but,
exactly.
It's not. The Bam Bam, I wish was Bam Pow, and the briefcase is just like super dope.
Let him know that.
I should. Cam Newton,
he's
if you're watching
probably never going to wear these shoes ever again, so you could just probably have them.
Do you think I could DM him and ask for him and then edit them to POW and send them back?
Or just keep them.
Yeah. I wonder what size his feet are. Probably like 13 or 15. Like they're probably huge.
Probably pretty big. I don't know how tall he is, but
I think he's like 6'4". So
what
is that, like a size
big.
18 foot?
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Probably like a 14 to 15.
That's pretty big feet. Those are big shoes to fill. But
I mean, I don't know. It's just like I instantly thought of a banana when you switched the screen.
Wow.
But when I look at it, it's kind of
like
more like a mango color.
Yeah. These glasses make it kind of tough. Oh, no, that's a banana color. The glasses make it look more like orange than it is, so I was like, oh, mango makes sense. But to me, it's like very
banana-y.
Very banana-y. All right, well, that's all I have for today. Is there anything you want to add? Because this is your first appearance on Marv on Air. I'm not going to, like...
Probably. I mean, I don't really have much other to talk about.
Yeah.
I just thought these are very interesting ones to choose.
Well, what do you mean? Those were the best ones I found. Especially the Travis Kelce one. That was my favorite.
I would have, I like the dressier people, like the...
I'll keep that in mind for next week when I pick them out.
Ones that are more... put some, like, Jalen Hurts or Justin Jefferson in there.
Okay. JJ with his like double chain grill.
With his like everything being weighed down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he trains. He just wears so much jewelry that it makes him faster on the field when he doesn't have to wear it all.
Exactly. He can do whatever he wants. So.
Yeah, he basically runs the Vikings organization.
Yeah. I mean.
Who are you going to say, Kirk? No.
No.
Yeah, it's Justin.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
He's pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay, well, with that being said, thanks for coming on. We'll be doing this every Thursday in theory. We'll see if Macy texts me when she wakes up next time, because
you told me you were going to be there at 7:45. I was ready to go by 7:45.
It said active 6 hours ago at 7:50.
It wasn't working.
So
it wasn't working.
Anyways, hopefully we'll get this done every week. We'll be doing the fit reviews. We'll be doing some pop culture talk, and then maybe a little bit of football interview, the
baselines of football.
Yeah, just like a little bit every week. See if we can get some people bought into the game by the end of the year. That'd be a win for me. If you have anything you want to see, check us out on Twitter and then leave it in the comments below. Obviously, we read all of them because there's like 2 of them, so it doesn't take that long. It's usually Mom. So shout out Mom. Shout out Mom. But
shout out Mom.
Yeah. But with that being said, be sure to come back. Check us out tomorrow. We're gonna have a very exciting college football preview. I'm pretty thrilled for that. Actually, we got some pretty cool costumes in the works, and it's gonna be a show. Okay, you're gonna want to see that. And we'll be back next week with our first takeaway on Monday. Tuesday, we've got, that's kind of our day. We don't really know what the hell's going on, but Monday Night Football recap. Oh, Trivia Tuesdays are on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, we'll be having Red and Cole on. We're going to do our NFL pick'ems and previews. Today, Thursday, next week, will be our Flower Power Hour. Flower Power Hour kind of rhymes. Well, it rhymes, but like kind of goes.
Feminist.
Well,
not a huge feminist.
What if we spelled it FLOUR? Like a bag of flour. So it's not like
but
girly.
Then there's a flower there, though.
Well, next week it'll be a bag of flour. That'd be nice.
Okay,
I think we should do that.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Oh, flower. I like that. Flower Power Hour.
Flower Power Hour.
Flower Power. All right. And then Friday, we'll be doing the college football preview every single week. But this week is especially special because as it's my birthday, as TCU comes up to Iowa State, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Hunter, will be in studio. So if you enjoy Hunter's takes, they're going to be only amplified by about 15 to 20 times as he sits probably right across from me over there. And we're going to have a good time previewing the college football slate. So if you like what you see, like it on the actual YouTube. That helps. We get like 2 of those as well. A couple subscriptions would be cool. But with that being said, check us out on podcasts everywhere. And we'll see you next we might be recording tonight, so I might not actually post until Monday. So if that's the case,
people want to see me.
I hope this boosts the views. That's the point. I hope.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to put it out. Be like, hey guys, my dipshit brother was like asking me stupid questions. This might take a while to edit though, so I don't know how long it's gonna take to get out. But
it's fine. No, I'm just
would you like to do the honors of signing us off? All you have to do is just put this down and say deuces. It's pretty easy.
Okay.
All right. Well, signing us off. Hopefully, recurring guest, special guest today. Macy, do the honors.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Deuces.